Hello, my loves. Welcome back to Unify Soul. I have been thinking about how we stand in our own ways and how we keep allowing ourselves to fall into patterns that we want to break because the ego. And there is nothing bad about the ego. It's doing its job because it's to protect us. It was created to protect us so that when there is perceived harm, we choose safety versus going into the harm. But the ego is only perceiving harm as harm. As, oh, this makes you anxious, this makes you upset, this makes you uncomfortable, this makes you stressed, must be harmful. Let's just take another route. Let's just keep it pushing in the other way that is safe, something that we know. But if you're on the spiritual journey, if you're watching this video, then you're probably on some sort of journey towards awakening, some journey of connecting to your inner self, whatever the journey is that you are on, however you quantify it, you're probably on some sort of journey right now. And I see you and I love you, and you'll make it out to the light. You are the light. When the ego feels okay, it's a little bit, let's just move back over to safety. It takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of patience and it takes a lot of commitment to be able to say to the ego, thank you for being here for me. Thank you for seeing this danger and thank you for looking out for me. But this path no longer serves me. I'm trying to forge a new way for myself. The way that I see it is one road is ego and one road is intuition. The ego tries to keep you safe and your intuition is guiding you towards your highest self, right? And the ego says, ooh, this person comes around and they're really toxic. You keep hanging out with this person and every time you hang out with them, your energy is drained. Spirit keeps saying, like, you need to let them go, you need to let them go, you need to let them go, and you keep resisting. We think that if we let go of the reins, that things aren't going to work out the way that we want them to. We think that if we are in if we're in the backseat, we won't be able to grab the wheel in time and things are just going to go off the rails. But you don't know what you're doing, babe. None of us know what we're doing. And if you are worshiping or practicing, you're in devotion to this higher power and you can't trust it. First of all, that means that you don't trust yourself. But if you cannot trust the being that you are giving all of this time, devotion to, you really need to think about why you're doing the things that you're doing. But you have to begin practicing trust within yourself, and that will reflect to how you trust the divine. It will 100% reflect. You really need to think about why you're doing the things that you're doing. If I am a 5-year-old, right? And I am hungry. And I say to my mom, Mom, I am hungry. I have to trust that my mom, who's supposed to be my caretaker, my provider, is supposed to be here protecting and loving and caring for me. I trust that within a certain amount of time, my hunger will be appeased. I have to trust that she takes that as a, okay, well, I'm gonna cook you something. Let's make this, let's do that. If every single minute I go to my mom and I say, hey mom, I'm hungry. Hey mom, I'm hungry. And she's like, I'm cooking. Like, just give me a second. I just put the pot on. Relax, my love. Have a snack. Just breathe. That's the thing that we do with the divine too. That we ask for something and we don't trust that it's going to come to us. We don't trust that everything is going to work out in our favor. We don't trust that the divine knows our favorite meal. We don't trust that the divine has our best interest at heart because we don't know what we need. It's like parents telling their kids, eat your vegetables. The kids are like, ew, this is gross. I don't want to eat my vegetables now. But the child doesn't know that the parent is giving them this unpleasant situation because they kind of need to eat their veggies. And a lot of parents, they find ways to hide their veggies in the food because they're like, my kid doesn't want to eat their veggies, but they have to. I have to try something to be able to give them what I know that their bodies need. It's the same thing with spirit. They will try to give you that broccoli over and over and over, and you keep saying, it's gross. I don't want that. That path, I don't want to go down there. I actually want this thing, and you're not directing me directly to that thing. So I'm not trusting that you're actually bringing me to where I need to go. I don't trust that you are actually, like, you're not listening, babe. Like, I said I want to go here. Why are you taking me over there? Like, that is how we try to control the divine journey. We try to control the divine path. So sometimes the divine has to hide the broccoli in the pasta sauce. Sometimes they gotta cube it up real small and throw it in so you don't taste it. Sometimes they gotta sprinkle some seasoning on it. But they know that this thing, they're not doing it to harm you. They're doing it because they love you and they see that the path that you want to take maybe isn't the best path for you. Or maybe you need some detours. Because sometimes situations come in our lives and we're like, holy shit, what the fuck? How did I even get here? How did this even happen? Why does this keep happening to me? And we realize, like, oh, when you sit down and you look at it, you're like, oh, this is what I'm being taught. This is the lesson that's been showing up. This is the broccoli and the pasta sauce. This is what the divine has been trying to show me, but I have just been too stubborn to see it. I have been too stubborn to surrender because I think I know it all. And we do not know it all. We do not. You do not. It doesn't matter how many books you read. It doesn't matter how many YouTube videos you watch. It doesn't matter how many crystals you have. It doesn't matter what you do. You do not know everything. You do not know everything. And there is a comfort in that, to say that my path that I'm taking is clearly not working out. The path that I am going down clearly isn't doing what it has to do. This path that I'm going down keeps bringing me to dead ends. How do I maneuver? How do I change? And sometimes we're stuck. Sometimes we feel stuck and we feel like, holy shit, I don't know what to do. And it's when we get to that, I hate it, but when we get to that brick wall is when we put our hands up. The Spirit is asking you to put your hands up before you hit the brick wall, babe. Spirit saw, like, we gotta let them run into the wall so they can see, like, it's time for a new path. That we can see that, yeah, it's time for me to shift my focus onto the divine and trust that everything is happening for a reason. We have to take it just one step at a time. We have to take it one situation at a time. We have to take it one moment at a time. But we have to trust that it is all working out for our highest and best good. I have to trust that the universe has our best intentions at heart all times. Yeah, that's all I have to say. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching.